Click live. Go. Go, go, go. Oh, I got my tea and I. Thank you, love.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's do this. I can't see myself, so you have to tell me. I can't see myself. Is there something I've done wrong? Oh, shit. Do I have to click the eyes?
I don't see that you're live.
There we go. I've got to click the eyes. There you go. Now you should be able to see me in a second. It says excellent connection though. Ha! There we go. It's just me talking into nothingness. All right, put them over there. Got a full-on view of my desk. It's pretty fucking messy. I'll tell you that much.
I don't see you on YouTube, honey.
Well, I'm on YouTube now. Try refreshing because it was on the thingy. So, Carmela can see me. Hello. Ah, nice to meet you, Pickle Wizard. Ooh, great name.
Oh, there you are.
Pickle Wizard. I love it. Hello, Miss Mo. Can you see Miss Mo? You cannot see Miss Mo. She's next to the cold.
Hey, Julia.
Hello, Miss Mo.
Hi, Carmela.
Oh, little scary face. You little scary lady. Oh, yeah. Well, this is a bit Balikis Angel, isn't it? Nice, I like it.
Whoa, Sabrina's coming in hot.
Whoa!
Coming in hot, Sabrina.
Where's Sabrina? Where is she? Where?
I don't know. I just saw her tip.
Oh, I don't even know where are you? You're probably on the TikTok.
There was a lot of capital letters.
There we go. There's Sabrina. Sabrina's on fire.
Hot, the like button. Hit the like button. Oh,
Hit it. It's
Hit
hot.
it. Hit it. I've liked it.
Oh my goodness. Right. Oh, Sabrina. Right. Reading for you. What is happening? Let's have a look, shall we? Bones or cards? You decide, Ma.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Shouldn't you make an announcement first?
Well, I was going to do this first.
Cards.
My ex caught on fire.
Like, legitimately?
That's called candle magic.
Stop laughing
Sorry.
like that. You're scaring me.
Candle magic. Do you get it?
No, you're scary.
Oh dear. All right then. Let's have a look, shall we? Get in the...
That's awesome.
Okay, so good. Oh, thank you, Britt. Thank you very much. Fear falls out first. It is the precipice of past to present. It is within the east, the serpent's head that meets the tail. A cycle on their own making. Move it down a bit. Move it down a bit there. You can see it, can't you? Look, here. This. Self. There is confrontation of this form, but it is over at the top. It is within air. There is spirit. spirit of family, ancestral in this manner. That which is healed is held. Remember that. That which is healed is held. In other words, no one will take it from you. Here, there is opportunity. A pain comes from outside to create change. There is here abundance and knowledge brought by the north wind. We all know what the north wind does, don't we? Success and strength. Now is the time to strike. They are weakened. You are not helpless, standing idly by, protected behind a nice fluffy cushion of ancestral spirit. You are a witch working in unison with your ancestors. They have weakened them. They have made that beast bleed. They have incited fear within it, and I use the term it very on point. Now is the time where you thrust your spear. Now is the time where you pin the bastard to the ground. Here, the workings. Use fire again. Use fire within your workings. This is their fear, their pain, the serpent that still bites them, the venom that courses through them still. You may use this. Here, use this to set the barrier. Use this fire to create the wall of flame between they and all that they are and yourself. Here it is a commitment, one that is bound by word and spirit, which leads to deed. There is happiness, there is strength and growth. A past is resolved. Spirit, an ever watchful presence, a recognition. This, a bond, direction, much love. Do not dwell on it, and don't speak of it ever again. It is done. They are on fire. Ooh, I'm happy about that. It's wonderful forms of confirmation, you know. So, now, what we do is you drive that home. You alone. You have land, you have eggs from chickens, presumably, and feathers from chickens. You have dirt and clay to make effigies, and you have enough room for a small bonfire. Dance around it. Summon the serpentine fire energies of the sproul, the serpent, the worm of the earth. Call it forth. Call on its venom, that which bit that monster. Allow it to finish what it started. Have no remorse. Rabid dogs have no help or hope. I hope that helped.
Oh, wow.
No oh wow about it. It's Schadenfreude.
How can one get a reading?
A wading?
A weeding.
Well, it depends how big your garden is. If you would like a reading, not the weeding, but the reading, they are $20 a reading. You can tip by Cash App, PayPal or Venmo. Link is in the link tree in my bio. Please remember, leave your username and a question. Also, good evening. Also, remember that if someone claiming to be me messages you on DMs, either now or later, it ain't me. I don't message people offering them readings on DMs. If you want a reading from me, you catch me on my live or you go to my website, which is in the link tree in my bio. Only those are the ways to get a reading from me. Thank you. There we go, is that right?
Yeah.
Good.
Julia said they're excited about the new merch. Reserve a wand for me.
Oh, well, it's not that simple, I'm afraid, but
We've got 3 wands coming out for this merch drop.
there'll be 3 ones for this merch. There'll be hopefully 3 ones for the next one. But remember, you'll know the wand when you see it, if it comes. It may be by my hand, maybe by another's. I'm not fussed about that. Oh, thank you, Pickle Wizard. All right. No worries. I'm here. Hello, Jay. Right. Who's next? Oh, my eye. Well, I just got here. Just give it a minute, too. Hello, Abby.
I came across your video. Just want to say. Oh, that's nice.
Oh, thank you. How do you get a reading? If you would like a reading, a $20 reading, you can tip by Cash App, PayPal or Venmo. Link is in the link tree in the bio. Please remember to leave your username and a question if you have one. I've got an eyelash in my eye. Hang on. I think that got it. It's either that or I just put more stuff in my eye. Ow. But get out. There we go. Did I tell you I found bittersweet on my walk today? Quite a bit of it. I was going to pick it, but I have no real use for it, and it's dangerous to leave drying around where there's kids and animals. So
yeah, fair enough.
it's a very deadly form of nightshade. Incredibly toxic. Yeah.
Yeah, probably not then.
Yeah, it often grows. The weird thing is it usually grows in woody areas, but I found it growing around a hedge.
It's purposely planted there.
But there's loads of dock, like bitter dock as well. Proper dock. You know the dock you're obsessed about?
Dock!
Yeah, when you point at every leaf you say like, there's dock, but no, there's not dock. Well, I actually found the dock that you're after.
Not
if you wanted
dock,
some.
Regular dock?
Well, yeah, bitter dock. Common dock, if you like. But if you want some, I'll pick some up for you next time.
Oh.
If you want some. There's not rich much call for it, and a lot of them are too old. You want the young dock. Good thing about bitter dock, though, apparently the roots can make a beautiful kind of sunset yellow dye. Might be worth considering.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Link tree won't load. Oh, let me go try.
Oh, my knees. Oh.
Oh, loaded for me. It might just be a silly goose today.
Good rising. Hope your day is beautiful.
Your thoughts on mint or spearmint? Oh.
Oh. Good rising. It's like a loaf of bread. I've done the rising. I'm much more interested in the falling bit, to be honest with you. That's where the fun is. Your thoughts on mint and spearmint? What, like Wrigley's? No, I love mint. Absolutely love mint. Mint, as you may or may not be aware, was a nymph that was turned into the plant out of jealousy by, I believe it was Persephone. Yes, I believe Persephone turned the nymph into the plant mint because of her beauty and of, was it Hades' obsession with her? Yes, which gives it such a strange smell, apparently. You know what I mean? Like, I love the smell of mint though. It's, you know, undiscernible, it's beautiful. Spearmint, catmint is also a favourite in this house, as you can imagine. Yeah. Yeah, mint also has many different properties which many people have forgotten now in this new age. Now we associate mint with money and wealth, you know, but mint is all, and fresh breath, of course, but no, mint is also a plant that has associations with the dead. Primarily because we used to throw it on top of them to keep them fresh so they didn't stink up the place while we were, you know, performing the rites. But it's also because of the whole idea of the underworld and growing around the entrance to it because of the nymph and such things like that. It also overtakes everything, doesn't it, mint? It's unbound. So yeah, it's yeah. A month ago, I wasn't going to buy more candles because I have too much. Then I went to you can never have enough candles, even if it's just not for witchcraft. You never know, there may be a power outage. How was your day, Mum?
Oh, you know.
No, I don't, that's why I'm asking.
Long.
Yeah, it felt rather long today. It felt more like two rolled into one, didn't it? Yeah.
It really did.
I think we're getting into the swing of back to school as much as the kids, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I agree.
You be careful. There's jar of burdock seeds are very precariously placed along with the green rice. You don't want to knock that on your head. It's quite heavy.
Bye, Wizard Big Marcus. Hey,
Jar of
Tammy.
crystals and herbs. Yeah, definitely. I don't really use crystals in practice that much. I just like them because they're shiny. What I do like is quartz.
Aw.
I'm a fiend for quartz. Smoky quartz, clear quartz,
Toby said something nice.
rutilated quartz. Where? Oh, there you are. Love from Denmark. Oh, hello. I've fallen in love with your Instagram and YouTube. Thank you, Toby. Toby? Toby or Toby? I think it's Toby. Thank you. Oh, that's very sweet of you. Here's one I found. I like this one because the way it broke, and it looks, if you look carefully, it looks like it just kind of splatted. Like it's melting, like a lollipop. And I find that rather appealing. A sock full near the door. They are good for throwing at things. Right, someone said they paid Jay. Hello. How's your day going? It's going, at least. I mean, that's something, isn't it? Yeah. It's going. It's colder weather today, to be honest. It's absolutely, it's pissed it down all day and most of yesterday. It's just torrential spattering of rain. Cold rain today. So, yeah, it's a sign of the autumn on its way, which I don't mind, to be honest. It's one of my favourite seasons is autumn. Love the colour of leaves. It's cool enough. Sweater weather. You can't beat a bit of sweater weather. I live in a sweater, so it's nice.
It's always sweater weather here.
Exactly, I love it. Finally home. That's not strictly true. The days are warm enough that we can go to the beach without sweaters. It is the best weather. Anything that requires sweaters, blankets and huge mugs of hot liquids is, well, then I feel at peace, to be honest. Nice obsidian mirror. I don't want to use it at home. If there is someone else, I don't want to know how it looks. What do you mean you don't know how it looks? What? You can always, as I say, cover it in black cloth. But remember, you know, you can keep it somewhere else. Keep it in the car. That'll do. Right. Shall we have a look, shall we? Right, Jay. Oh. Exact same as Toby. Okay, my mother just decided to throw an age in there. Fair enough. Fair enough. It's unique, it's different, isn't it? Now, Jay, life is unfolding awfully and there is not many routes open and I don't know what to do. Yeah, you do. You already answered your own question there, Jay. Hello, Neve. It's Neve. Did you just flip me off? Oh, you waved. I was like, that's not very nice. What's I going to say? Oh, threw me in. Yeah, you already answered your own question. There are not many routes open, and yet there are still routes open, just not ones you like. Such things are never guaranteed, unfortunately, but a route is still a route. I said this to someone the other day. I said, being lost, fear being lost so much. People worry about being lost so much, and yet when people feel stuck, when life is not giving them the lemons to make their lemonade, lost looks like a fucking holiday, doesn't it? See? And that's the point. It's down to the perspective. Let's have a look. I'm gonna move this, my love, because I think it works better.
Okay, babe.
Oh, yes, there you are. You have already set yourself to where you wish to be and where you want to go. We assume so much. We set store by so much. Yet, it means that we expect nothing less and nothing more. There is success, but it does not lay within the direction you choose to go. You have run several steps ahead. Never easy to hear. You need to go back. Forwards is not always a sense of success, and going backwards is not always an acceptance of a failure. This form of success, something is overcomplicated to the point where it restricts. It doesn't work the same way. I planted beans this year, Jay. I love planting beans. Wherever my family have gone for generations, we've always planted beans. We're good at it. But that's not the point. Oftentimes, the same manner I was taught. 3 beans around each pot. Pop, pop, pop. In the form of the Triskel, like a triangle. I got greedy this year, Jay. I planted 4 beans. I was always told not to do that, do 3. Well, I learnt why. They strangled themselves. Instead of going up, they went sidewards, trying to fight for supremacy. It became stocky and bushy, but not long enough. We probably won't get many beans. Sometimes less is more. Sometimes we see everything laying about us and think, why not have more of that? Why not improve upon a system that is already beneficial to us? That is why. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Here, there is a joy, there is a desire, and it holds opportunity. It is an earth that is fertile. It is possibility. It does not offer you the same sense of control, but it does offer you success. What are you playing?
I don't
And
know,
why?
that one was bad.
That was terrible. I felt like I was watching a Disney game. Here, it does cause you, in some regard, to challenge parts of yourself that are not healed. Improvement is one thing, yes. But to improve upon something is not the same. Foundations need replacing. Dressing something up, making it look nice is good, but it still is not strong, not valid, doesn't hold the same unless you do that. Here, there is fear, there is pain, it is within the mind, a sense of commitment. You keep that away. You understand that that form of fear, that sense of pain is an enemy, and you work hard to move yourself against it. Not all pain, nor all fear is useless. Here, okay, I feel like I'm watching a fishing game from the early, like Bass Pro 2000 or something. Right.
Bass Pro 2000.
There's confrontation of one who is no longer there. Plays heavy on the mind, and to some extent perhaps you put blame upon that. For you, that's your personal Harambe. You know what I mean? The world went to shit as soon as they shot that fucking gorilla. And for you, personally, feels like everything started to slowly slip when there was that. However, it is not the case. There are parts here that you must return to. Going backwards is not the same as admitting a defeat or even slowing yourself. A sense of pride. There is love and there is frustration. There is strength, clarity and spirit. But it is not what you expect. Control. Control is a strange thing and it trips us up. We want it, don't we? We want to know. We want to prepare. And yet, it hems us in. We are not the ones in control when we have it. It is something else. It is like a dog on a treadmill. Never going to catch that bone. Keeps running on the spot. Yet, safe. It's easy. I hope that helps. Alright, lovey. She's looking at me because I'm whittering on.
The Bass Pro.
It did.
Better than the other one. It sounded like a video game.
It did. It sounded like the bloody... What was that Disney one with Mickey Mouse? Is it Heart of Darkness or something? Remember that?
Yeah. Kingdom of Hearts.
Kingdom of Hearts, that was it. I never know. I saw it advertised in the late 90s, I think it was. And there was lots of purple.
2000s.
The early 2000s. There was lots of purple shit everywhere, and Mickey Mouse was dressed as a wizard, and I thought, not for me.
Oh, weird.
Oh, I think. Have any tips? Well, you can put anything you like in it. Yes, tips.
You're welcome, Jay. Aww,
I don't know what that was, a corgi? I think it was a corgi. Thank you for the corgi. Where are we now? Neve! Hello, Neve. Right. Hi, friend. This reading is really just for fun. I'm so broody these days. And at times I feel the energy of my future children around me. Oh, I've had that. Yeah, it's wonderful. What's wonderful is when they're there in matter, and then you're like, oh shit, we know each other. It's hilarious. Especially the first one. Very prominently. I know it will be some time before I meet them, but I thought of reading on what they will be like, their personalities, etc. For your information, not pregnant. Well, is it a girl? A girl with your eyes? Hello. All right. Fantasia, that's it. My brother, when I was very small, like 2 years old, maybe 3 years old, my brother got me the VHS, I think it was the VHS, or it may have been the Betamax, I don't know, but it was of Fantasia on video, which was nice of him. I don't remember any of it, apart from mops dancing. I remember that. The dancing mops. I was very young. But then a girl. Do you now? Well, let's have a look. I saw an image of a girl. Strawberry blonde hair. Bright eyes. Her accent is similar, but not the same as yours. So that it's our one that I'm seeing. It better not be. I've got enough of them. I don't need any more. Although someone insists we need more. You can never have enough, apparently. In case I need a kidney. Right. 9 of Wands, 3 reversals, 1 this way, the Wheel of Fortune, the 6 of Cups, very childlike in its form and its qualities, and the Queen of Cups is you. They are reversed naturally because they are yet to be. They are that of possibility, depending upon probability. The 9 of Wands. Yes. Healing. There are huge amounts of healing here for you, and it is through them that is done. It is remarkable, the next step of our journey. Everything we do, every fear we face, a conquest, and yet a child is born and we realise it was for nothing, because it was never about us, it was for them. Everything that we have ever healed of ourselves, every obstacle, every fear that we have ever overcome, we didn't do it for us. The damage is already done. We did it for them. The 9 of Wands here. Healing. Next step of your healing will be theirs, their life. See, the absence of a pain is the healing of a past one for you. The 6 of Cups. They will be born and close to each other. 2 years apart, I reckon. No less, no more. The Queen of Cups. One will possess remarkable ability. One will speak of a life that they did not know, a life that you had almost but forgotten. One has been with you for a while, and has been. You do not remember them well, but you still remember them. As a child, in a dream. The wheel of fortune, that which moves. It turns. Will there be courage, focus? Will there be passion in their life? The Hierophant and the Knight of Pentacles. They will have fire. They will have spirit. They will have a mind that will be subdued and seduced by the physical of this world. But they will turn it round. They will create something of it. They will make it meaningful. Much later on, Neve, when you are no longer of this earth, what they will do will be because it would be your wish. They're like the opposite of Elon Musk. He seemed like a nice enough guy who had a chance to make things better and became a twat. Whereas this way, it's the other way round almost. They have forms of success. I'm not saying Elon Musk's success, but they have success in their life. And yet, they turn that round. They have Scrooge moments, basically, it feels like. As they mature, they realise those things. They notice those things. One will be a Sagittarius, and that is the one I speak of. The other, a Pisces, I reckon. There's a lot going on within it. Sounds like a Pisces, feels like a Pisces, can't make up their mind. The Hangman in its reversal. A sense of freedom, liberty. The world that they will know will be a different one. Thank you. I hope that helps. I say thank you because it gave me some hope. Gave me a little bit of a glimpse of what a world could be. It's very difficult nowadays. It feels like that particular image, that particular time is getting further and further away the more I see of this world.
That's so sweet.
You know what I mean?
How are you, friend?
I'm well enough, thank you. You know, I'm fettling. Oh, I've got an itchy ankle. It's very itchy.
Itchy.
Those bloody wee buggers. Oh. The second one will give you a bloody headache. The first one will sleep better and be mischievous when they're older. I think the first will be a bloody headache when they're young, but be as good as gold as they get older. Oh, it's a really itchy ankle.
Someone said that earlier, I don't know if they're still in the chat, but someone said that they get like a migraine whenever they watch like a tarot live or a bone reading live or whatever, a divination live, or any live that has Reiki in it. And they're wondering if there was something they can do to prevent that, or if that's just they're affected by the energies that are being put out.
Wear glasses.
Live streams. Wear glasses.
Yeah, wear gloves. Probably eye strain.
Fair enough.
Mundane before magic. However, if you've exhausted those avenues, might be something else.
Yeah.
Magic, energy, same thing really has a consciousness. It carries a thought, a motive, a reason. It changes, it adapts the same way that water is programmable. It holds the virtues, the very memories of that which it comes into contact with. It doesn't always hold them forever at the forefront of the mind, very much like you don't remember what you had for breakfast 5 years ago, perhaps on your birthday. And yet at the time it probably was very important. Energy, every single thing is different. It is a frequency. Each one is not something that you can match with another. Okay? For instance, let me give you a quick demonstration. Here is a tin whistle, right? Now, the tin whistle in a note of, say, G, okay, the note of G can be replicated on any tin whistle. This tin whistle is tuned to D, right? Now, so by playing this, you can replicate it. However, we are not such a one-dimensional thing. We are made of composites, many different forms of energy, frequencies, emotions. There are the very spirit of place and energies and that what we're in, memories and all such things, bouncing off each other, reacting with each other. Every single moment, every single working, every single energy is like a fingerprint. It is different. Yes? So it is not just, but it is more like, that, right? That's different. It's completely jumbled up. There's a whole different range of emotions and stories and other such things within it, yes? And so, therefore, what you have to do is first sit within your own energy. People who are reactive to other energies, deliberate energies, you see, the normal energies of day to day we're used to, right? But when there is deliberate energies, big energies that are focused, it's like standing in the sunlight, sunbathing. When you're walking around and the sun's beating down, you're like, whew, it's hot, isn't it? Okay, but when you take your top off and you're laying there, sunning yourself, you, oh, fucking hell, I'm baking. You know, it's then all of a sudden, it's different. It's a completely different focal form of energy. You're trying, you're basking it up, yeah? And so it's the same kind of thing. It's a different kind of energy. It's an energy that's directed. You are being open and susceptible to that energy because you wish to bask within it. What you must do is first attune yourself to reciprocate that energy. If I call you on the phone, not anymore as such, but in the old days, if I called you on a phone, I would speak into a tiny little crystal that goes like this inside the thing, and you would hear a tiny little crystal like this that would make my voice, and the two would have to work together in order for there to be connection between us and information to be passed. It is the same thing. For some people this is harder than others. Doesn't mean that you are at a true give me those a true disadvantage at all. You need to be open. You need to trust. You need to be comfortable in what you are doing. You most likely hold too much up and do not even trust yourself, let alone to be open to such things in that way, even though you may want to. You harden yourself off and guard yourself to the point where it hurts you when you wish to bask in such a energy. Does that make sense? Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
She don't know. She's not listening. They never do. No one ever listens to me. Nobody told me nothing. He does. You listen, don't you, my sausage? Oh, listen, does. As long as there's biscuits. As long as there's biscuits, Dad. Yes, good boy. Yeah, there's biscuits, don't worry. Oh, right. Right, Samantha. There's one stinky biscuit for you.
If you guys can let me know when you've tipped on Cash App, it's being weird and not sending through notifications right now.
For you. Hello, Samantha.
Sorry, that's why I didn't see it
said
sooner,
that they,
Samantha.
oh, that's paper. Stinky biscuits. Yes, baby. I love you. Yes, I do. I'll have that then. Sorry. So, what you do, if you can do accidental magic or do magic without knowing you are doing it, of course you can. That's little small things all the day. You know what I mean? I'll explain. Right, let me just do this quickly. I like doing these things. But, ow, that's my fucking hat, you asshole. Here. Right. Everyone, always, all living things, all forms of spirit, always at every time of the day and night since the beginning of the beginning, influences. Every choice you make, every movement, every breath that you breathe is an influence and therefore magic. You are sending and receiving signals all the time, no, wait your turn. However, when we are breathing, our breath it's normal, small ripples, not much to worry about. However, when we are using intentional magic, it is directed like a laser, like a focus, no longer a breath, but something else, a means of movement, a means to change something specifically, to influence the outcome, for great or small. So yes, you are doing accidental magic all the time, but minimal, nothing big usually. Now, exactly, that's the sort of thing. Now, where are we? Oh yes, sorry, Samantha. Reading. For a reading, if possible, just tell me what you see. Fair enough. I may have to take my hat off and blind you all with the baldness. Getting warm in here. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us in this room. So. That potato salad is repeating on me terribly.
Yeah, I don't really like that one.
No, I don't like the carrot. It's like a cross between coleslaw and potato. And I don't like coleslaw. Unless, strangely enough, it's made with that purple cabbage, then I like it. I don't know why. Although I just don't like cold food.
Fair enough.
I like frozen food. I don't like... No, that's not true. I don't like cold, wet food. That's weird. Cheeky. What do we see here? There is much pain. However, it is held and channeled. It cannot be expressed at all times. It links to a fear of opportunities, ones that go beyond a control, ones that may be linked to a past. You sit beneath it. You mask that pain. It is a longing, a wanting. There is security. Things are not as secure as they once were. Once you saw much of what was ahead of you. Now you are uncertain. Do not see that as a curse. It is a gift. Uncertainty is a book that you have never read before. And when you have read every one of the books, that is a very, very rare thing. There is an expectant, a breath that is held. It is in the eyes of another. You are hoping that someone notices, is recognising, that someone sees. It is a sense of success and acceptance. There is courage, focus upon it, a strive to achieve something. You are clawing to get back to a place that was where you don't actually want it. What you want is uncertain now, and that is better than before. There is control, there is love, there is frustration, but there is also strength. There is within this deep joy, maybe born of something that was not perfect, not ideal, but you have built something else. You must unburden yourself of that pain. It crowds the joy, holding on to what brings you happiness, never truly trusting if it will stay. There is family, there is spirit of those who have passed. There is growth. This in the way of a healing, a physical healing, is an obstacle that affects the mind. You must allow it to wash over you. Can you ask me a free question? You can ask me a question, as long as it's not like a tarot-y question or something, but if it's just a question on witchcraft or, you know, what my favourite colour is or, you know, anything like that, yeah, you can ask me questions, of course you may. Wash over, not was over, my love. But no, generally it's a tight knot. You know when you have those knots that are so tight, you're trying to get your nails in there to try and tease it. It's almost welded together. That knot, final release, needs unpicking. You can also talk about me. Oh, I wouldn't know about that. I mean, if it's a question about tarot, in other words, if as long as it's not a reading.
Yeah, like you want to know who you're going to marry or what.
Yeah, or what you're gonna do,
or
career or love or something like that, or you know, then yes, of course.
If it doesn't require divination, it's a better way to put it.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Ursageddon.
Ursageddon. I think it's your sage Don. Hello, hello.
I think it's Ursageddon.
Could be Ursageddon, as in like the bear, like Bearmageddon, like the invasion of the bears, armoured bears with guns. No, stop thinking about that. Right, now, in regards to my struggles finding work, thank you so much. Right. It's a very personal remark, but thank you. My bones are stunning. I've got good bones. Tell that to them, they're aching. It's just bone on bone. Hurts. Right. Lifelong attachment to an earthly sign, water, an indication of something. No, not necessarily. We all have an element that we lean closer towards, naturally. We have a natural affinity for, other than others. Oftentimes what I tell people is to go in the opposite direction. So, if it is air that you have a natural affinity for, try to work more closely with earth. This will help you find balance and also new applications, new forms of meditation and perhaps study in regards to elemental learnings, magic and philosophies. Now, work. There is here as means of control. When it comes to work, you would be better off working for yourself. When it comes to taking orders, fitting to make other people's plans, there is a natural form of defiance that is within you. Beneath this sense of confrontation, communication, perhaps angered words in regards to something here. And yet, see this as the opportunity it is. Not all of us play well with others. The conception of a coven within witchcraft is a very good example. A coven is not an ancient thing, it is a fairly new thing. Covens didn't actually exist in antiquity. If anything, that's a terrible idea. You put too many fucking witches in a room together and eventually they're going to start punching at each other. Everyone's craft is different and eventually two forms will clash. As I say, within witchcraft, we must accept that there are many truths, as many as there are falsehoods. Here, a form of success can be found within studying the why as to what you perhaps thought was a failure. Looking ahead gives you a greater essence of that success. There is change. It is an uncertainty, yes, but with some sacrifice, some pain. There is a past here that opens up a new future. Honesty is the difficult part for you here. There is, however, healing, the mind, knowledge. He keeps trying to take my hat off. Why do you keep trying to take my hat off? Well, don't be an asshole. Fear, realizations, doubts about yourself. Truths that you have held about yourself here are blemished. They lead back to a past and an intrusion of that mind. The truth that you feel of yourself deep down is not your truth. It is what others thought of you, what others believe you to be. It is a prophecy that fulfills itself, spoken by their words and facilitated by your actions because of it. You do not need this. You are not what you were once. The strength to revisit will open up new opportunities for you when it comes to this. Within earthly forms, there is desire, there is will, but it requires change. What you want to do, what you wish to do, may not be the case. But you, I maintain, would work better by yourself, for yourself. Right, sausage. Oh, come here. Well, you've got your claw stuck in my hat. I had to unhook you. Oh, he bite me. Oh, he's vicious. He's a vicious baby. Oh, yes, he is. He's a vicious baby. You're a vicious baby. Come on. Yes, you are.
Oh no, the money boat got run over by a lawnmower. That was loud and also unfortunate. Oh,
Sorry?
Sabrina.
How? What? I'm confused.
I
How
wonder
is
if you
that
can offer any
possible?
ideas on how to remove negative energy that's been haunting me.
Who says this?
Lori B86.
It's reading.
Her and
Everything's
her
so
partner's
true.
home is
I'm
causing
just
them a lot of worries, which is getting worse, hissing, yelling.
Fair enough. Hang on, wait a minute. You read to me, because I can't read and you read at the same time. It's doing me heading.
Ideas on how to remove negative energy that's haunting, menacing. I don't know. I think there was one
speak
I
up
got
in this
skipped.
here.
Her partner's home. It's causing them a lot of worry. It's been getting worse, hissing and yelling, opening doors, etc. It's my daughter.
Is it
Your daughter's home? Is that what you mean?
is it mimicking anyone? You're most welcome.
Yes, her home. Okay.
Yes, her home.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you. He's a little sausage asking. He's just a little baby. You can tell he knows he's handsome as well. He should do. I tell him he's enough. No, just hissing, screaming, opening doors. Now, answer me very carefully. This is important. When it is screaming, whoever has experienced it, is the screaming from afar or feeling like it is right in the ear? There are certain MOs that particular spirits do, and by narrowing those things down, we know what we're working with, and therefore better diagnosis on how to get rid of it. So close to them. Oh, so it's within a place. Okay. The bottom of the stairs, presumably. All right, you have this one for free. Right. It's not anger, not necessarily. It's frustration and it's confusion. The banging and the slamming and the screaming is not what you think. It is someone falling downstairs. Not someone trying to scare. Not necessarily. There is anger and confusion. What must be done is this. Plants in association with the dead would work well here. Plants to move others along. You may burn something, but if you are to burn something, dried mint, what we were discussing earlier, will work well. So would mullein. Alright? This is just the means of keeping them with you, making sure they hear and they understand what you have to say. You sit quietly on the bottom stair of the stairs, and you, in a very pronounced, very sure but very calm voice, you announce that you are no longer of this world. You are no longer part of this world. And any echo and any thread that you find within this place must be severed. Next, what you do, now you can get someone else to do this, you can do this yourself if you feel confident enough. You go to a door, any door, a good door, right? One that people use a lot. Don't use a closet, for fuck's sake. You close the door, alright? You then close your eyes and envisage the door from the frame inwards getting bright, getting very light, so it's almost glowing, right? Till nothing but the door can be seen, everything around it. You open the door, and as you open the door, everything, all light, All matter, like a black hole, is sucked into it. Everything. Nothing can escape. And you invite it out. That is why it's angry. It is not necessarily evil. It is afraid, it is bitter, and it is old. You're well. If it will not move on, right, take three things. You take, only do this as a last resort. You take iron filings. It's a powder, iron powder. It's very cheap. You take salt, right? And the last one is you take rue. It's a herb. All of these three are fairly cheap to buy. You can get them off Amazon, whatever, doesn't matter. You mix equal parts, 3, 3, 3, together, right? You then throw that shit around like it's going out of fashion. If you remember the Shake and Vac adverts, yeah, you throw that shit around and you leave it there for a good few days. And then hoover that shit up, get rid of it. That's probably moved along, but that's a last resort, because what that does, that moves all the spirit, and that's not always good. That's DEFCON 1 stuff. That's yeah. Anyways, Abby Cupcake. Hello, Abby Cupcake. Tarot. I am curious too if I have one more child to meet, or if I am done. But I'm okay with a more generalised reading as well. Mostly curious what you pick up on. Alright then, let's have a look. You're welcome, Lord. Oh! You know what tomorrow is, don't you? Oh. What is it then?
Rings of Power.
She knows. She knows. Wonderful thing about Rue is it falls under many different planetary dominions. You can use it as a plant of the sun, placing it upon a tablet of the sun or making the seal of the sun within it. And so therefore it's fantastic for protection, but you can also use it for banishment. You can use it for maleficium, using it with such things as Saturn or even Mars as a planetary virtue. So it's really a good all-rounder, Rue. I go through that herb more than anything. You all right, boy? Yeah. Did you say rings back? Yes, I did. Iron powder, salt and rue. That's it. You are over encumbered in this way, the 10 of Wands. There is plenty to do, and very much in a way, someone, not just a spirit in particular, someone in particular here says, haven't you got enough? Haven't you got enough to do right now? They speak of a stubborn nature, never choosing the right time, always going against the grain, always choosing the worst opportunity, they say, to do something. The 8 of Wands in its reversal. It is when you work best. They say it's when you always have worked best. In the same way of like when a paper is due, cramming it in the night before, the morning, under pressure. That which is often an obstacle you turn into a means of a ladder. There is a possibility of another. But there are other things to first consider first. You need to build that on good foundations. Right now, there are some things missing. They were once there, but they're not now. They are merely borrowed, not gone, not taken, merely borrowed. Yeah. A Leo. Another, by all accounts, it says. 4 of Wands. The Queen of Cups. That which you hold is a gift and a celebration of it. When it comes in the form of strength. A Leo, I reckon. Its star and its date of birth is shared with another who is no longer there. A stubbornness, one that you will pass on. But not yet. You've got at least a year. Halloween is a good time to start trying, but not this one. Sorry, boy. Didn't see you there. Look at this little pudding. Oh, it's just a little pudding. Little face, I love you so much. There you go. You're most welcome. Also, car trouble. Get that looked at. Comanche. Bones. What cat?
I'm here for the beautiful cat. I gotta go TT's. Do you want another tea or are you alright?
Yeah, I'll have another tea. Oh, that was a big one.
Whip. Whip. You better get on them. Coming in hot and fast now.
Well, thank you, my love.
Make an
That's most
announcement first.
fucking helpful, isn't it? Ah. Oh. Ah. Yeah. Oh. You ever get that feeling like, you know, the kind of the sensation that you've pulled a muscle, but it goes up here, you know, up behind the ear, like up the neck and behind the ear, that kind of like that. It happens to me sometimes. It's happened to me ever since I caught COVID 2 years ago. Yeah, I had terrible trouble. What do they call that? Occipital neuralgia. Occipital neuralgia. Yeah, that's it. Sciatic, basically. It's an occipital neuralgia. And it comes up here, and then I get the migraines and the ice pick things. And I once had it after I got all these things when I got COVID, after I recovered from COVID for like the 3rd time. And I got fibromyalgia from it as well. All these things. Sort of fucking, I'm held together with fucking prayers and winter and sticky tape, mate. Prayers and sticky tape, move. Boop. Yeah. Upper traps. Sounds rude. Oh, jeez. Here. Well, I was going to get you some, and then you got down. Do you want one? I bet you do, you greedy sausage. Here. Now you have to get up again. What are you going to do now? Oh. Peppermint oil. Yeah, I had a migraine for like 6 months it lasted. It was agony. It was left me in such misery. But then it just stopped. Everything started to calm down eventually after about a year. Thank you. No, I do the stretchings. Ow, that hurt. Fuck that. I do the stretchings, but I also take, what do they call them? Fibroid things like nerve inhibitors. That's it. But I haven't taken any for 4 days because I forgot. I'm terrible at things like that. Oh, it did, but it was all right because it stopped. And then when it did stop, it felt amazing. Every day's like a fucking gift. Right, Comanche, bones, Comanche. Let's have a look. There. You wait a minute. Thought, mind, the past. Oftentimes, people, the expression haunted by their past comes up. That, however, you must know is impossible. It's the other way round. It is people who haunt their past. They are the one who are the ghost within it, not the other way round. That is why they are found in such pain, such misery. It is not the past that will not let you be. It is you that will not let the past be. Looking for answers where none other can be found because we are not happy with that which has passed. It is a human trait. Humans, they're not perfect, and the way they are wired is not either. Here, form of work, that which may inspire, that which could ease the heart. There is healing. There is success. But what is it that you hold on to? There is that which you commit to. There are opportunities. There are anxieties here. There is strength. A stubbornness. You will not budge on something. And it is for this reason you go down with a ship that you do not need to go down with. You are stuck by a word that became your bond. All bonds can be broken. All pride will fall. I am not proud. Life has made me sure of it. Too many who are proud fall. No. Here you have clear sight and vision. You see a success. You know that there is need of change. But is what you may give up, what may be sacrificed. There is that which is seen, that which is holding love, that which is of control. There are ancestors. There is family. There is choice. Fear, pain. That which is held with honour and pride can also become a great burden and is not necessary. Each story in its own merit is written. You are not an addition to another's story. You stand alone as you are. Your story holds its own weight, a beginning and one that will have an end. This is your story. You will find it here, in this place, where there is spirit, where there is truth, which meets will and desire, and the mind is known. Your mind, not another's. I hope that helps. Look into trapezius, cervical work. Oh, right. Who's your favourite? Do you like Norse gods and goddesses? Well, I like most of the gods and goddesses, but I don't really worship gods in a pagan sense. I don't see it helps or benefits a witch, to be honest with you. I know that's rather strange to say, but I don't think it does. I don't think worship has anything to do with witchcraft. The two go hand in hand, very much like nowadays religion and politics do in certain parts of the world. They shouldn't. They can. They can be most effective and weaponised when used willingly. Doesn't mean that they should be. Same when it comes to religion and witchcraft. Witchcraft is a means. It is universally affluent. Gods worship, grovelling. Thank you. These things, I don't see them as a good standing as a witch. Witch is like the Gorgons. But I do enjoy mythologies. I do enjoy gods and goddesses and the stories that people write of them. They change so much. My favourite Norse deity. I've always been partial to Udan, but I have my own reasons for that. Now, Skadi, probably. Bad judge of feet, but very good with a bow. Preferred tea, Tetley or other? Ooh, I've recently got into Marks and Spencer's Extra Strong. That is particularly good tea, and you get a lot of tea for your money, even though it seems expensive. Tetley do an extra strong, or a bold, they call it, which is very nice as well. The stronger the tea, the better, basically, when it comes to me. Thank you for the tea, my love. Mm-hmm. I do like Yorkshire. I'm not going to lie. I'm a long-standing drinker of Yorkshire tea. But the problem is nowadays is that it's fucking expensive, more so than others. What's that other one that they have here, my love? Do you remember? It's like, it comes in a big red bag. It's like an Irish version of it, but it's got an Indian name. Punjama, I think it's called, or Punjava. Something like Punjama, I think it is. It's quite a popular tea here because it's cheap. No, it's not top leaf tier, but it's decent enough. That's all right. I've had that before.
Are you ready?
Throwing Lipton bags.
Hold on now.
That's funny. Oh, what's that? Oh, it's a cauldron. Sorry.
I'm just biased since it's in my roots. If we should worship anyone, it should be ourselves. Oh, fair enough.
Most certainly.
Fair enough, Toby.
No, I mean...
Have you done an Esau already or no?
No, I haven't done an Esau yet.
Okay.
Work, career, reading. Gotcha. I'm just taking a very quick break. Just like literally just give me like 30 seconds, right? Because I'm moving my legs around right now as we speak. Because otherwise I'm getting old. And as I get old, that's why I've got my arms crossed as well.
What's your zodiac?
I've put up a shield just temporarily for the moment so I could just... What's my zodiac? Oh, guess. I like it when people guess. Some of you will know it probably.
I wouldn't like iced tea.
I do like iced tea. I'm a fan of iced tea. I like it strong as well, though. Strong, bitter. And when it's sweet tea, I always thought I liked sweet tea. until I went down south in America, and then I realised that sweet tea means sweet, like it's basically just lemon flavoured syrup. I was like, holy shit. Who said Virgo? You won. You didn't win anything. Sorry, Holly, but you got it right. Yeah, I'm a Virgo. I wasn't meant to be. No, I was 3 months premature. So I was only baking for 6 months when I was born. So that would have made me a Sagittarius, wouldn't it? I think. But they always said, because I was born right on the cusp, they always said I was more of a Leo. Yeah. How's your season? Not bad. Not bad at all. I know it's a mood cat. Changes. You little mood cat. All right. Shall we?
Yeah.
Shall we, Ma?
Oh, I was gonna say Taurus.
Who's a Taurus? Me.
Magic Studio, yeah.
Yeah. To be fair, I mean it's an Earth sign, and I think I could pass as a Taurus, don't you?
Mhm.
Our daughters, both our little ones, are Tauruses.
Yeah, he's a Leo rising, so that's not surprising, Puddles. Unless you already said that, sorry.
But I am. Wait.
You're a Leo rising and Taurus.
Taurus moon, yeah, and a Leo rising, a Taurus moon. Is that right? I always get them mixed up. They should do it like middle names and first names. My first and my middle and my last. That's easier. All right, let's boogie.
All right. Thanks, Jazz.
Anissa, mystical yarn.
Woohoo!
That made me laugh.
Mm-hmm.
Drink that. I'm Taurus sign, Scorpio rising, and Sag moon. So I always say I charge you and sting you, then apologise for it.
Sounds alright.
Like that sounds like me, to be honest. Smells like garlic. It's way ahead and it's off the board and it's not necessary. A sense of aversion. This could come because you perhaps have seen the truth of something. Garlic in a far off sense, in the way of an aversion to something, or perhaps a truth, as is dictated by this particular piece, can state that there is a truth of something within a trajectory of where it's going, and perhaps now, even though you may not wish to, once something is known, it cannot be unknown, and consequently or inconsequently changes everything. The self here is a manner of work, confrontation, communication in regards to it. There is a want for something greater, a want for something bigger and more, but it requires something. There is joy and a means to be seen, that which you do. When you enjoy what you do, people watch it. It becomes infectious. What I do is a wonderful privilege because the two women who raised me, my mums, are gone from this world. Sometimes they're here, but every time, every reading I do, every day I work and what I do, it's like I get to wrap my arms around them again.
Aww.
And I don't consider myself how lucky I am because of that. It is the same here, to be seen, to recognise. This and that which you follow is a passion. It is a matter of others and that which is not seen. There is here a pain that runs beneath this, a sense of the past, old patterns, and a fear of what may be repeated. Form of friendship, a strength, a growth, and a bond. Be careful of others, their wants and their desires in the form of work, what it seems to implement for you, having to sacrifice certain things so that other people get their way, not always for the best. Here, that commitment, that revelation, your intuition. Many times your intuition is proven right. If you trust your intuition first, it will never need to be proven right in the first place. You're being asked to trust this when it comes to making that leap. Great opportunities of success. Yes, it will feel like falling, but after all, falling can be the quickest way to get somewhere. Fear and opportunity hold almost identical correspondences. Change and control are the same also. A frustration? Yes, because you have no true control. Doesn't mean it's not working for you. I hope that helps. You are sniffing the biscuits, Miss Moo. Want some biscuits, do you? Would you like some biscuits? Yes, I think so. Biscuits, biscuits, biscuits. They're bad for you, you know. They're bad for you. Have a good. You know, yeah. Oh, here comes Mr. Newt. Yeah, sausage, you want some as well? There you go, look. You are. Oh, I know you want to go up there now, don't you? It's like, that's my bed. He's gonna sulk. He wants to get down. Take the lead. Oh yeah, that's way overdue. You should have done that like 2 years ago. You've eaten your biscuits. Get down. Come on, down. No, let him go up and eat them now, because otherwise he's sulk. You know what a baby is. Come on. Come on. Come on. Down. She's not doing it. I can't make her. Why don't you ask her? A ruffian. Right, jazz. Shall we call it this one?
Yeah, after
Because
jazz, there's
I'm
one more.
tired.
You just say if anybody wants.
Anyone
to
wants a reading? Now's the time to book one,
Yeah.
because otherwise I'm going to be
We're
off.
gonna close out
I'm gonna
after
go to bed.
Angela, otherwise.
I said you can have some. I don't know why you got down. You don't like being on the thing. Greedy lady. She's a greedy lady, aren't you? All right. When's the next live? Friday?
Friday.
Is it Friday or are we going to do Saturday?
Friday.
All right, fine. Here you are, you little pudding. Got it. Got it.
This is for Jazz. Jazz, are you here? You were here a minute ago, but I know you're busy right now. Just making sure.
Wandering, not lost. Hello
There
there,
you are,
Jazz.
okay.
Right. You want one as well, do you? One more for you. Come on, give me some of that aggression. Look at that aggression. That's it. Just got it. Grab it.
That'll be cool, Sabrina.
Grab it.
Jazz is here.
Okay. Oh. Right, sorry. Right, okay. Oh, that reminds me. Did you know that Miss Moo's missing a tooth?
No.
Just one of her tiny baby front ones.
Aww.
She's still got all her little tiny baby teethies.
That's cute.
Yeah. I know. It's difficult to see that because you never get close enough to Miss Moo most of the time.
Yeah.
Unless you got biscuits or you're asleep and she'll come and investigate and sit next to you. And you're an odd one. You want love so much, but at the same time you hate people. There's many people who could probably relate to that, cat. Right. What do we know about the Jehovah's Seal? What? I have no idea. Right. Anyways. Right. I could go ahead with littles, or should we wait until Hubby Job is ready and go? Dealer's choice. Cards.
Oh, that's cute.
Okay, so you go ahead with littles or you can wait. Oh, difficult one, tricky. Don't want to leave anyone behind, but at the same time, is it better? Or will you be overwhelmed? Yes, you will be, but it would be better. But the Page of Cups in its reversal. Strong emotions, things, turmoil, a lot to be said for that one. Situations that are not ideal, but everyone has to make the best of it. The Queen of Wands in its reversal, once again taking action. There is a sense of stress, and here for that reason your intuition cannot be relied upon, or is not as close to a solution as it usually is. Usually you would have acted upon it, but this is a big one, is it not? The Seven of Swords, it's reversed as well. Don't worry, this is, I believe, to do with hubby more than anything else. This feels like someone keeps changing their mind, like, hey, it's up to you. You know, what do you want to do? I think you should do this. And then you're like, well, now, do you want me to or not? Because, you know, you just made your mind when you told it was my fault. No, I don't care. Like, the Empress. I'll be honest, the Empress is the only one that's that way round. And it's you, isn't it? And that's the thing. Say it, so no one's in earshot. You're the glue here, in this sense. Okay? You're the heart here, within this sense. It couldn't be done the other way round. Well, it could, but it wouldn't be done as well. In that sense.
God.
Shh! Don't stir the spoon. Don't stir the pot. I'm being honest. I think they would agree with me.
Yeah.
And so I feel here that you should go ahead. Pave the way. Set up HQ. You know what I mean? It might make a transition easier. However, once again, it is truly up to you in that sense, because it is you who would be having to do that. The world. Yes. Cover up a bit. But the world. I'm tired. Yeah. You go on ahead. It won't be long. It'll be easier for things. Everything. It'll be also easier for the littles as well. Most well. The thing is, I think it's the same with her, to be honest. She would, like, you would be like, right, let's get this set up, let's get this done, this needs doing, that needs doing. If it was me, I'd be like, right, there you go, I've put some blankets on the floor, that'll be our bed for a while. There's a television on top of an old box.
Sir!
We'll get the stuff out when we need it. Until then, we'll just keep surviving. That's that's it. With the best will in the world, you know, I just would know that if that was the other case, it would be best to send them. Not because, but just you're much more competent at those things than I am.
I'm a good organizer.
I'm always in like, it'll do, that'll do. I'm warm and I'm dry. What more do you need? If you're cold, put another blanket on yourself. What do you want from me? I believe it's more than a biscuit that you're asking for. I do. I think what you're really saying is you want love. Don't you? You do, but you don't know how to fully express that like your brother. No. Shall we try? Should we try? Here, like this. There we go. It's nice and gentle. There you go.
Alright, this one's for Angela.
Alright. There we are, see? That's nice, isn't it? Yes. Oh, that's good. Right there. Yes. Now isn't
Some of
that
these
better?
are just so bad.
Isn't that better? There. You silly sweetie. You're a funny thing. There.
Maybe we try classical music
There.
because those are getting really rough.
That's better, isn't it? Oh shit, what happened there? Where'd all these people come from? Alright.
Alright, no more readings though. I just got you, Kate. But no more readings though.
No more of that.
No more!
I'm tired. Look at my eyes. They're like two piss holes in the snow.
No worries, Jazz. Yeah, we do have to take the kiddos to school.
Yep. But there's no extracurricular things tomorrow.
No dance or gymnastics or Irish dance, thank God. Don't you worry, Kate, I got you. But after Kate, no more.
I'm not that wicked. It's mainly hearsay.
Oh, God.
Right. Angela, general read. This is nice. Where do we go, though? There is a lot of thinking here. There is a lot of intuition. However, there is so much thinking, intuition doesn't get a look in, but it's still strong. It's like, yes, or we can go with the previous feeling because that was intuition. And it's like, yes, but what about all these other things we're thinking about now? And it's like, well, too late now. Everything seems like a viable option. Here, a mask is worn. Something that is felt but not expressed. Something that is felt but not spoken. Why? the silence, thoughts kept in to keep peace, to prolong happiness. There is a bond here that is healed, and one that is held in high regard. It is though it is made of glass, delicately treated, as in not to break it. Anything that is worth having must be rugged enough to stand the rigours of your hands, of your life. Here, opportunity, much doubt, talk yourself out of something. There is a great sense of success inbound. There is finance. Where there is love, there is a slight uncomfortable feeling, a sense of choice, a difficulty that holds in place, that influences and persuades. It is that of a pain. The past is connected. Recognition. There is jealousy from another. It is known. It is almost accepted. However, that all strength still should not be allowed. Fear within the physical sense of anxiety, worry, always thinking ahead. You will exhaust yourself. Yep. Is in the way of that, of a commitment. That which we promise ourselves, we must unpromise. We must break. We must accept that which is uncharacteristic about ourselves. Lest we fall into habits that will lead us to perhaps something we don't want. Only have good habits. That's my best advice. I'm not really much of a drinker, but I do suffer with terrible flatulence when I eat dairy.
And that is a problem.
And so therefore,
you eat it more regularly.
I eat cheese.
All the time.
Quite a bit.
Even though it's bad for you.
Can't help it. Love it. Love cheese. It is made by the gods. It is the true nectar. However, hello Catalina, how are you? Yes, and so therefore I suffer for my sins.
Wow.
But I consider it a good habit. But you know, it's better than like drinking. I've never got people who just like to drink a lot. I used to drink a lot, but just for the sake of like getting pissed. But I didn't ever depend upon it in that sense. I find it's exhausting. I think I'm too lazy. I'd sit there and be like, I've got to drink this. I don't want
one glass of wine at the end of a long day versus like drinking 6 pints in a pub with people. I don't know. It's just not the same, is it?
I don't know. I think we've all become much more reclusive.
Yeah, that's fair.
You know, and when they banned smoking in pubs, that was it then. People just was like, what's the point? I'll stay at home. Yeah. And then now people don't even smoke at home. So there's not much point. Anyway, in 2 days, 13 September. Congratulations, Catalina. Well done. That is a massive achievement. Well done. Well done on you. Fantastic. Did you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
That's well done. Well, say well done then.
Well done.
I can't fucking do that. I'm not even much of a drinker, and I still end up drinking sometimes. It's very, it's easy to fall into. However, I am still a fiend for nicotine. I do love it, but it helps me. Right, which of dandelions? General reading, maybe for Boulder if possible. Ooh, Boulder. Yeah. Let's have a look. That's an unusual one. Don't hear mention of boulder anymore. Yeah, especially within witchcraft circle. Which is strange when you think about it. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Let's go. Hello. Oh, that's big. That's punchy. There is that which where you are. There is that which where you need to be. And there is a circle that needs completing. A gap that needs closing. Here is self. There is great sense of others. Feels like a team. Otherworldly. He is very cool. Very cool indeed. More so than most people realise. However, you do not need to know that much of Boulder. You get much anyway. You know this. There is sweet music that plays. Such a thing. Such a thing to hear. Not many do. This recognition. You protect many. There is change. It is a mantle that is given to you, placed upon your head, even though perhaps you did not expect it yet. Here, choice was made in form of a work as well. An opportunity seized, a past almost assuredly moved from. Almost overnight things for you seem to have changed in that way. Hello, Jenny. Now there is joy. There is a warm light as though the sun rises on a crisp dawn. It is good, it feels good, it feels like a reconnection to something from when you were very young. Communication is the element of that which you commit to. It is heard, it is known, it is seen. A game is sat and played. It is played upon a board similar to that at which I stood before. Markings are different, of course. This here, there is love, there is friendship, but there is also control. There is pain, there is fear, all of which your will sits on top of. A desire. It is a sin to ignore the pain of others in pursuit of what you wish, perhaps. It is a truer sin to ignore your own in pursuit of what you wish. Do not ignore this pain, of where it comes from. It may seem small, but it casts a long shadow, one that another bore. There is passion, great passion, but it is much like a bow and an arrow. It is only half drawn. How many's left?
2.
A bloody eye. Fucking talking about Boulder and then someone pokes me in the fucking eye again. Why? Is it funny? It's not funny. I can promise you. Right. What do I need to focus on in this next season of life? Have you gathered acorns? That's what we're doing next. I need acorns, my love.
Mm-hmm.
So keep an eye out.
You got it, boss.
You heard that? She called me Bob. Hope someone was recording because it won't happen again. Right. There is success. There is victory. There is that which you turn to. Development of change. A will to perceive this, to become mindful. Oh yes. Mindfulness has taught you much. Now you must apply it to something. A spotlight to illuminate. There is that which has passed already, the doubts and the fears of others, those which you have carried, those that you have buried and left behind. There is nothing left to know of it. Here, a sense of control. It is linked to finance. It is linked to making a leap of courage to apply. There is joy that may come of this. There is spirit that lead you. Fear, passion, both of these make this headway. So much opportunity for so much stuff. But do not deny. You're most welcome. Do not deny the need to heal. We say healing is a continual process. It's not a one and done.
That's unfortunate, isn't it?
What?
It'd be nice if it was just like, and that's enough healing.
Yeah,
We
like-
feel the
Like a lobster.
everything.
We just shed. We're like,
shed,
ah,
that's beautiful, we're healed.
completely new person. That's it.
Beautiful.
I don't need to deal with any of this shit.
All that
Bye.
baggage is gone. Those traumas have left the building.
Yeah.
That'd be
Well,
wonderful.
they say that every single cell in your body is renewed in 7 years. It takes 7 years for every single cell in your body to become renewed,
Wild.
which is incredible.
It is, but also terrifying.
But also, I don't believe it.
Wow.
Because if that was the case, how comes my shoulders still hurt? It's been 20 years. Surely they would have been new by now. Then you got to shed again later, true. Now, that's the thing. That's what we used to say to each other. Remember, you're a lobster.
Remember your lobster?
Remember, you're a lobster. Be a lobster. Shed it. Anyways, Kate. Would love a bone reading. Mostly around career, please. Certainly. Last one of the evening, then I'm going to bed. I'm knackered. Right.
Leave your wallet there now.
No, I don't. It's in the kitchen. I always keep my wallet in the kitchen.
God, I gotta pay electric bill right now.
Credit card comes in handy in case you need a buttered bread. What? What did I do? What do you keep looking at me like that for? What did I do? You're looking at me like I did something. Like, did I buy something unexpectedly? No? Was it the credit card comment? I don't really butter bread with a credit card. That was just a joke. Although you could. It'd probably be a really good tool for that. Anyway, so... doesn't matter. Or whatever. Oh, it's good placement there. Well, between that of earthly and fire, there is physical. There is passion. There are certain things here, Kate, that may influence and change things for you. Like love, forms of commitment, and that which you first thought to be important may not be as important in the future. Happiness, joy, confrontations. All of these things come with something. An opportunity to build upon it. There is something very good and very nice here. Stepping stones to stepping stones. But when will you find dry land? There's no such thing. We're on a fucking planet that's 90% fucking water. Dry land doesn't actually exist. It's ridiculous. It's all an island in perspective. No. Here, work, focus, re-evaluation, clarity, a denial, an intrusive thought that is kept at bay beneath a mask, a foolery of the self, a mimicry of something that is complacency. Something awakes, opens it up further. NA. And a reference to pie is found within this family, perhaps those who are no longer there. There is intuition. You may let it guide you, but you still must trust it. Here is health and healing. You are swayed in the future by a passion. It is a passion of flesh and heart, fire and earth. You should let it. It will take you to success, and in so doing, it will force you to confront things that you pretend do not exist. In the way of this work, not everything is forever. For now, who you are and what you do, they don't always need to be separate. They don't always need to be apart. Drawing a line between you and what you are, and who you are and what you do, is not always good for the soul. Integrating the two means acceptance of what you do to bring you joy. It grows what you do, becomes more. But love means that you will make a choice that right now you did not think you would. But you will not regret it. I hope that helps. Right, time for bed. I'm absolutely cream crackered.
Me too. Sorry, Bobby Joe, we just refunded you. Just sent it back.
Oh, you're lucky. I usually keep it if people send it when they
Nah, but it's Bobby Joe. We gotta bring it back.
Well, fair enough. Actually, that's fair enough. But yeah, I don't actually keep it, but I tell them I do. You know what I mean? If you send it, even though you know that I'm not, I don't. Well, I don't. Well, yeah, that's a good point actually. Yeah, I'll play you out. Oh, that was terrible. Sorry, I'm tired.
First, you gotta click out of OBS Studio.
Oh yeah, I need to leave this
Stop
thing.
streaming.
Right.
Yeah.